Alright everybody, welcome back. It is now time for the finals of the ECC Nations Cup. And of course, as we mentioned, it is the Czech Republic against Portugal. And a best of 7 decides who will be the winners of the Nations Cup, and basically who's the got the best country in the ECC. And so we're now just waiting for Portugal. They're just joining up right now, so we will be starting in just a second. But Des, I'd like to hear your prediction on this game. Who do you think is going to come out on top?
I mean, we know Czech Republic is a really dominant side, really good lineup. I mean, we've just seen Portugal that they can have that offensive pressure, but I think it's still gonna be Czech Republic winning this final. Maybe Portugal could cause an upset here, winning this series, but I think Czech Republic, they are the favorites here, and I would also give a prediction to them winning this ECC Nations Cup.
Yep, so I'm just about to tell the teams to go. Of course, just reminding them it is a best of 7. So they will be joining up in just a second. Here they are. Both the teams ready to go. So yes, a best of 7 series in the grand finals to determine who is the winner of the Nations Cup. So let's find out who will be the winners here. As we are here on Champions Field to, of course, fittingly determine the champions of the tournament here. So we're seeing Blaze getting things started early. Asax will be onto this one. Now it's back to the centre. Cyrax has a shooting chance. Blaze trying to get onto it, but a nice cut from Cyrax. The solo play coming out, and he'll get the first goal here in this final.
A very early goal for Cyrax. He just bumps the ball up, air dribbles over both defenders, just gets his extra tap, and in the end, he just secures himself a goal here. Czech Republic is up by 1 after 18 seconds played.
Yeah, it didn't take them long to get the first goal of the series. So we're seeing Astax going really aggressive on the Czech Republic here, and it looks to be the equaliser here, but oh my god, what a save from Cyrax! I think that was like 99% in death, but geez, Cyrax, he's been just on fire so far. It's only 30 seconds in and 2 excellent plays coming out from him.
Yeah, what a save from Cyrax. That's a miracle that wasn't in. I actually counted that already, but great save from Cyrax, just on the line, and still Czech Republic leading because of that save now.
Yeah, that was just absolutely mind-blowing. Unfortunately, to be like, oh my god, how's that not in? But he's got to shake that off, keep on pressing, because they know they can get some pressure onto the Czech Republic team. So now, 2 players of the Czech Republic colliding. It gives Blaze some possession to work with, tries to force him into a Tanjiro, but he's having none of it, getting it into the opposing half. Now Astax, he is on this. Cyrax onto the back roll. Here comes Blaze, just sending it away. Now Tanjiro sending it high. Here comes Sack, can't land the touch. Tanjiro keeps it going, looking to drop it down. And Textic for the shot, he will put it past Blaze. It's 2-0 now to the Czech side.
Astax going up for that. That's a good shot. Astax, he just can't find a clear, gets the Astax, and he just finds the net. Left bottom corner where the defender was as well, but the shot was just powerful enough to eventually get a second goal for Czech Republic. And they're 2-0 up now in this game.
Yeah, getting started so early in the first game of the series. We're now seeing Sack trying to get into the centre. Is Tanjiro up again? Blaze waiting very patiently for this one. Textical pressing hard on that. Sack will try to get it out, but Cyrax shuts them down. It's now Blaze out to the sides. Looks to put it high. Not a lot of to work with, but he can find a centre, and here comes Astax for a shot. Puts it on net. Brilliant placement for him, and Portugal are now back within 1.
Yeah, and again, what we saw from last series against Germany, Portugal, they have the passing plays, but Germany didn't. And it shows here that those passing plays are pretty useful against Czech Republic, because Astax, he just gets himself a goal after a good pass from Blaze, good passing play by Portugal, and they're down 1 again.
Yep, so they're looking to bring this one back again. Just Blaze making that pass into Astax, and I got to say, Astax has been given a lot of ball time. A lot of people would say, he's perhaps, that player, on the team. Blaze and Saka are a step above him, but I've seen Astax getting really involved with the play. It was what I'd like to see him stepping up here. So I got to say, very impressive from him, as he's gotten the first goal here for the Portuguese side, and they're looking to press on now. Cyrax, they look to get out. Tanjiro out to the side. Blaze will be on this, sends it high. The Blaze up again. Sack looking for a shot here, but Cyrax will shut him down. Now Astax looking for a center here. Can't land the touch though, but it will fall back into the hands of Blaze. Sends it high. Cyrax making yet another save. Astax into center for Sack. He can't reach it. But at the moment, Dennis is looking like a lot of pressure for Portugal. As I said, Blaze trying to get in, but looks like the Czech Republic may finally break out. But no, it will be actually a block there from Sack, and the Portuguese still keeping this pressure going.
Yeah, the Portuguese, they had some pretty good pressure on the Czech Republic side. Also just a good play, but just Blaze missing the aerial hit. If he just could have got contact there, it would be really dangerous for the Portugal side. But it's now, you know, it's still, they're down with 1 goal. I mean, they can still get that second goal, maybe even a third goal, because at the stats, the Czech Republic only have 3 shots, while Portugal have the double of that. They have an amount of 6 shots. So Portugal is having the pressure on Czech Republic, and that's quite outstanding, if you would say to me, because it was Czech Republic who were the favorites here, but it's Portugal in game 1 already, just showing their dominance and why they deserved this final place. They're actually just playing better than Czech Republic now. Although Czech Republic, they're still in the lead with 1 goal, 1 minute to be played, and it's a good save from Czech. 1 minute is still to be played, and it's still Czech Republic leading with 1 goal.
Yeah, but still Portugal can come back into it. As you mentioned, they've had a ton of pressure on the Czech side this game, and it's probably about time they could score. Their Sachs look to get another attack going, but Cyrax will have sent it right back to him. Blaze with a light touch to the side. Now Astax trying to get it out. Sack turning on this, looking to get a play going. He's looking for the shot. Cyrax with a save. Now Astax just bumping into Cyrax there. Blaze can't reach that one though. Tangier will get it out. Half a minute to go. Can the Portuguese get back into it? But that touch with Sack will not do them many favours. Still Blaze has possession. Now Sack and Blaze working together to get it out. Sack still pressing on. Cyrax gets it down at Texic with a high touch. Now Blaze getting that one. Here comes Astax, but he is shut down quickly. Now with a light tap there, he's just looking to keep the pressure going, make the opposing team panic. The challenger trying to get it out, just looking to hold on for dear life here as the Portuguese are playing so aggressively. Infield from last act to the Blaze, but an excellent save again from Cyrax. And just by just by a thread there, the Czech Republic won the first game.
Yeah, earlier we already saw Sarge with a really good save for Czech Republic. Portugal, they have their offenses and they're playing actually pretty good against the Czech Republic side. It's unlucky they couldn't get more goals, but Sarge with 5 saves, incredible defense by him, and also he puts himself a goal. The first goal of this game was made by him as well, so really well played by Cyrax. But I think Portugal, they can still they can still win the next games. It's still pretty equal. We're just seeing Czech Republic winning this game 1. But everything can happen in the next game, so let's see how that's going to turn out.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm very impressed by how Portugal are playing though. They had so many shots on their opposition, but they couldn't convert many of them. We saw that pass from Astax into Blaze earlier, and Cyrax had to make a miraculous save to get that one out. And so Portugal, they're looking really threatening still, and I believe they can just take any game. But that was an excellent first game to kick things off in the finals, and now we're looking to go into the second game of the series between the Czech Republic and Portugal teams. Now Sack getting his start early with possession. Blaze is backwards though, and now Sack instant off for Astax, but this is really dangerous, pushing so far up the Portuguese, and now Texic looking for the centre. Sack is off for him. Blaze will have to get it away. And Cyrax slams it onto the backboard. Tanjiro is blocked out. Sack the light tap out, and Texic tries to get to the side. And now looking to advance forwards here. So Cyrax up for this. Texic looking to get a touch on this. Cyrax, it's a shot on net. Sack will get it away though. Now Sack baiting in all the defensive players for the Czech Republic. Here's Blaze in a one-on-one situation. He shines these kind of scenarios, but Cyrax holds his nerve on the defense once again. So Sack trying to get this one. Astax will take over. Will be Sack again. Force the 50. Blaze does have to control the ball here. Now he tries to force yet another 50. Astax going in for this one. He anticipates the hit there from the Texas, but now double commit for the Czech Republic. Cyrax, the ball's taking off of him there. And now with the first minute calling gone, the Czech Republic with a couple of weird double commits here. Dennis, it could be a cause for concern going into the later stage of this game.
Yeah, we're seeing some whiffs, we're seeing some double commits from Czech Republic. That's not what you expect from this lineup. They're a really good lineup, but they're not really. It seems like they're not playing the best as they can. And you really need to perform as best as you can in a final here. And it's still Portugal having the pressure, and I think they are the better side in this game until now. 1.5 minute play. It's just Portugal doing the dangerous offenses, passing plays again, and it's Aztecs who actually converts the passing play in a goal. Czech with a good pass, and it's Aztecs who finds the net. Really good pass from Czech, really good build up, and in the end, Aztecs beating the defenders of Czech Republic, getting the first goal of this game, and it's Aztecs who gets his goal.
Yeah, it's Aztecs to put that one through. That was great vision there from Sak. Of course, I love the positioning there from Aztecs, made himself seen, and Sak had an easy time getting that one in. And all Aztecs had to do was hit the shot, and he did it successfully. And so that's what we credited Portugal for. Their passing plays have been on point in the series we saw them in. So Sak should have finished one into the opposing half. A Textic up for it, but he misses that. It is now over to Aztecs. Gets a pinch down the field. Cyrax goes onto the back. Well, actually, they own goal that, and it will be there for Blaze. Not looking good for the defence of the Czech Republic. 2-0 to Portugal now.
Yeah, Cyrax, he was in an awkward spot, just puts it on the crossbar, which leaves an open net for Blaze, and he will put that in. Second goal for Portugal already. And it's Portugal who's in the lead with 2-0 here against Czech Republic. Really well played by Portugal.
Yeah, very well played. We're happy with this game. Czech Republic can come back still, but Portugal looking strong so far in this matchup. So Cyrax looking for a play here. Blaze tried to get that one, but Cyrax wins that 50-50, and it will be a goal back here for the Czech Republic side.
Yeah, he'll win the 50-50 indeed. He goes for it himself, and it seems like the ball dropped down a bit, and Cyrax eventually got it in, but in the end, it's still a goal for Czech Republic. They're 1 goal down now, and they really have to push now. They already have a game in hand. But it was still Portugal before the goal happened from the Czech Republic. Who was having this game, having the pressure on Czech Republic, and they were the better side until the goal. Well, maybe Czech Republic will find themselves a bit better in this game now. But it's been a really good performance by Portugal so far in this game, Faded.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with how Portugal have been performing, but that is a really dangerous double commit for them, and Cyrax will capitalise. As we do credit how consistent they've been, they do crumble in the defense, and Czech Republic will tie this game up.
Yeah, both plays went up for that for Portugal, both defenders, both missing as well, and that leaves an open space in the net for Cyrax. Cyrax just puts an easy goal in, and a second goal for Cyrax and for the Czech Republic, and it's all tied up here. Just 2 quick goals for Czech Republic, so that's well done by them. It's just sloppy defense for Portugal at that goal.
Yeah, very sloppy defense indeed. There's 2 minutes left to go. Cyrax trying to get this hat-trick potentially there, but Sak will be clearing it out now. He's looking to put it into centre potentially. Aztecs is waiting again, but Sak just couldn't get that one through. As now Blaze back into the middle again. Cyrax with a huge clear down the field. Will be Sak to pick this one up. Cyrax going to put this one to the centre. It is a bump there. Blaze will get it out though. So Sak getting a touch though. Tanjiro puts it to the centre for a Textic. Tanjiro gets it again. It's a shot on net. Blaze saves it. Sak with 0 boost. Got to get a touch on that over Cyrax. It could be dangerous, but Tanjiro will be getting a save. Textic back in the centre. Aztecs with great speed on that one. Gets onto the back wall. Sak looking for the angle. He nearly had it, but it will be this clearance now for Czech Republic. And it looks to be an open net. Actually, Aztecs is struggling to get back. And it will be now the lead for Czech Republic.
Yeah, again, sloppy defense from Portugal. Really weird what happened here. Aztecs was not in goal, so wasn't Sak. And it's an open net for Textic. And he gets a 3rd goal for Czech Republic. Great comeback from them, being 2-0 down, and now they're 3-2 up. With just a bit more than 1 minute left, so really interesting to see if Czech Republic can keep this form. Good flip reset from Cyrax, but it's now Portugal's job to just get themselves goals again, just like the start of this game, to see if they can, get back into this game again. Because the defense of Portugal, it has not been really great this game, Faded.
Yeah, not looking that good so far. Their offense has been their strongest point by a mile here. Their defense, they've really got to work on that. And as you see here, Czech Republic pressing again. A Textic on that, but great win by Aztecs, but now Cyrax will just shot it down again. So Sak has some control over this one. Getting a pop there, looking for a 50-50. Does contest the ball, but it will now be Tanjiro with a touch off the back wall. Blaze trying to get to this one now. Astax, he has possession. Lays it off for Blaze again into the centre, but it is going over the net. Now Texting touched it down to Cyrax again. And someone really needs to be pressing this from Portugal. It looks to be sacked. 10 seconds left. Astax pops it up high. Is Blaze up for this? No, he is waiting for this patiently. It's a center here. A good chance for Portugal is here. Sack try to get the shot. He is struck by Cyrax. It's still up. Now Blaze into the centre. Astax is not in a good position though, and it will touch. Czech Republic make the comeback here, and they're now 2-0 up in the series.
Yeah, great performance by Czech Republic. Good comeback after a 2-0 down. They put the games to their hands, and it ended up with 3-2. So it's also when for Czech Republic, they didn't just flame at each other. They didn't get mad. They just said, okay, we gotta get ourselves back into this game, and that's exactly what they did. They were losing with 2-0, and now they're up with 3-2, taking game 2 to their hands, and they're 2-0 up now in the series. So that's really good by them. And Portugal, they played well, but they just had that sloppy defense. 2 mistakes in defense, crucial mistakes, and in the end, it led to 2 goals against them. So that's really what they gotta work on the next couple of games. Because Czech Republic, they are 2-0 up now in this best out of 7. So let's see what happens in the next few games.
Yeah, we will see what happens. Still, Czech Republic got to find 2 more. Not a match point yet. Of course, a best of 7, you need to win 4 games to take the series. So see what they can do going into game number 3. Can Portugal bounce back in the series? We'll see what happens. Potentially 5 more games to go if it goes the distance. So let's see what happens going into this game. Czech Republic making a huge comeback in that last game, as we did see. As we're now ready to go here. Both the teams eager to get going once more. Portugal hungry to get themselves back into the series, because they had a really good chance last game, but they just let their lead slip. So there's early pressure here for Czech Republic. Tanjiro with a great challenge on that. Astax touched over to Blaze, but Tanjiro blink interference here. There's Sack. Gets it out. Blaze. A weak touch back. There's a Tanjiro getting this one again. Playing this one high. Looking for the flip reset. Trying to get past Sack, but excellent save there. It's now Astax trying to get out, but he didn't expect that touch. It's now Sack onto this one. Tries to take the control here. Tries to center, but I think Astax turned back on that one. Astax pops it high. There'll be a tactic on this one. Sack trying to get to that one, but he gets past the ball as a Blaze. It is a 50 there. It is dropping into the net actually. That 50-50 going really well for the Czech Republic, and they find themselves to the lead now.
Yeah, the 50 between Blaze and Tanjiro just falls off the ceiling and eventually just drops in the goal. No defending the back for Portugal. So it's the first goal already for Czech Republic. And yeah, a bit unlucky for Portugal there in 50.
Yeah, indeed. An early lead here for the Czech Republic, continuing the momentum they managed to build up in the previous match. So Tanjiro looking for yet another centre, trying to find a second touch, but it will be Astax to clear it out. Sack getting a dunk on Cyrax. It could be dangerous here, but a Textic. That's an easy clear. Tanjiro now. He is blocked off by Blaze. Sack coming in for that one. Now the Textic up again. Blaze coming onto this one, looking for a flick. He does get it, but it is not powerful enough. So a Textic is touched out. Sack has possession, looks for a shot. Cyrax gets back in time. Tanjiro will get a demo on Blaze as well, so it will alleviate some pressure for now. A Sack, a great touch back into Astax, and Astax looking to press on again, allowing Cyrax to take that. Now a shot here from Blaze is saved. Sack with a follow-up is saved again by Tanjiro. So Astax keeping this pressure going. It is Blaze up for it. He can't land a touch though. Now he lays it off for Sack. It is touched high. Astax looking to get a shot here again. It's off the post. Blaze can't make it. And finally the Czech Republic do save off the pressure from Portugal, but Portugal, they were really hungry to get back into this one, Dennis.
Yeah, they're really hungry to get back into this one. You saw from the pressure, they really hoped they could get a goal out of that, but it's still Czech Republic leading with 1-0, 2 minutes 55 seconds to be played. And it's you know, a pretty back and forth game, equal amount of shots from both teams. Everything can happen. Sack with a touch now tries to get it into the center. The tactic clears it though. Well, yeah, it's been pretty back and forth. Every team here has win it actually.
Yeah, indeed. We're halfway through this game. Czech Republic have the lead still, but Portugal are starting to press even more in this game. You see Sack with 3 shots to his name himself, but none of them being converted thus far. Now Aztac push this one up the field. He's going to keep on going, looking for a center. Now he is taken out of the game. Now Blaze. I should just wait for this one. Cyrax with a touch. Blaze gets that one. Tries to put it past Tanjiro, looking for a center again. So Blaze looking for another touch. Just chase this one down. Now Aztac tries to get a touch. It's not really successful though, as now Tanjiro gets out to the Texas. Will be Zack. Pitch this one out again. A miss with Tanjiro, but it will not matter. Cyrax will back him up. Now Texas off the ceiling strangely. Couldn't get much out of it, but still, especially for the Czech Republic, is Blaze. Gotta play it out. Aztac should have gets that one as well, but now Blaze looks to make a one play here. He gets it past 2 defenders, but Texas will be there. Now Zack into the box. Cyrax will get it out. Cyrax again onto this Aztac. Pushes one towards the net. Tanjiro touches it down. Sack into the center for Blaze. A good infield pass. It will not work out for them yet. Still, they will have possession. Sack off the ceiling tries to get a shot. Cyrax saves it away. Aztac couldn't turn onto it. And again, it was another offensive spell there for Portugal. But it will not matter for them. Blaze tries to recover. And on the counter attack, Czech Republic will get their second goal.
And on the counter attack, just Czech Republic gets a goal again. Blaze just misses from the backboard. Doesn't get it, and yeah, he's just stuck in the goal then. He just tried to save it, but he got stuck in the goal. Czech Republic, they get their second goal of this game, and with only 1 minute to be played, it looks like game 3 is going to Czech Republic. You know, Portugal, they played alright in this game. Really much defensive mistakes, just that one from Blaze, we just saw in the second goal, but you know, it's a Czech Republic who's playing pretty good now. They're taking the chances, and in an all-equal game, it's eventually Czech Republic who's playing pretty good. They're better than Portugal. So yeah, it's Czech Republic who's playing really good. Let's see if maybe Portugal can still bounce back from this with only 40 seconds left, Faded.
Yeah, they got 40 seconds. Time enough for them, of course. I think they managed to score at least 2 goals in that period of time. But judging by how Czech Republic are playing right now, it's looking unlikely they could do that. It's Aztacs trying to get out. Blaze has control over this, looking for the flick, gets it back to Texas, and there we go. Finally, they break through the defense. Portugal bring one back.
A great flicking from Blaze. He just dribbles the ball to the half of Czech Republic, and at Texas, he's just staying there as defender. Couldn't do anything. Was just staying on the ground. Didn't even jump for that. Great flick from Blaze, and maybe it put Portugal back in the game here. 20 seconds to be played. And it's they still won't go down. Let's see if they can actually get another game in this game 3.
Yeah, we'll see if they can. Aztac's his last one back. He's got to put this one into place potentially, but it's in back. Sack really trying to get this one out. It looks to be Blaze. He's trying to get something going here. Sack into the center. The ball's still up. It's hectic. Dangerous onto the center, but Aztacs can't reach it. And that'll be Czech Republic with the 3rd game onto match point here, looking to go on for the sweep.
Yeah, they really want that sweep now in the final. Maybe we can see Portugal performing the reverse sweep after Czech Republic is still unbeaten in this final. But it's been a pretty good game, pretty equal as well if you look at the stats. And in the end, Portugal, they just couldn't convert the chances. They had the pressure sometimes, but in the end, Czech Republic are really good just converting those chances into goals. And that's what Portugal is missing in these games. They are having chances, they are having pressure on Czech Republic at sometimes, but it's still Czech Republic who can convert those chances, and Portugal, they just can't fade it.
Yeah, indeed. Portugal, they did have a lot of pressure. Again, they have more shots than Czech Republic, but they weren't able to convert any of them. That's something they got to work on, being more clinical with their chances and just taking them when they come. But you got to say the Czech Republic defense is looking so strong. So now this is the 4th game, a potentially final game. Can the Czech Republic get the 4-0 sweep? I think we are waiting on a player here. Appears that, yeah, finally they come in. Some of the Czech Republic players weren't joining, but now they're here. So here we go. It could be the 4-0 sweep of Czech Republic. Portugal, they've got to get 4 in a row. And they want to win the final. It's going to be a really tough task, but I think they would be up for it. So let's see what happens. Blaze forced to make a save early. Will be Aztacs. Against that one, a Texas. All the way back, looking to pick it up. So Blaze wants this one. It's a centre ball here, but Cyrax will get it out. Looking for a second touch, out to a Texas. Looking for the 1-2 potentially, but will not amount to anything. A Sack out to Blaze. Blaze now looking for another solo play. Onto backboards. Potentially could be Astax with a shot, but he didn't go up for it. Texac will get it away. Now Sack puts it out. Blaze into the center again, looking to make a solo play. He's got the airdrop potentially, tries to get it past the Texac, but another save comes out. Sack though keeping pressure on. Cyrax will get it out of the way. Now Tanjiro looking for a shot. Astax can't reach that. Cyrax has a weak shot at Texac with the bottom of Blaze. And the nick of time gets back. So far, Dennis, I feel like at the moment it seems to be Portugal with the majority of the pressure, but neither team manages to convert at the moment.
Yeah, neither team, they just can't score. Pretty much offensive game, really entertaining game so far. As we just saw, a really good save on Blaze. 2 saves he already has, and they're not a good save from Czech this time on the Portugal side. And now Czech Republic, they have pretty much shots, they have the pressure, but they can't just convert those pressure into goals. It's just the defense of Portugal. We've been blaming their defense early on this series, but I mean they already have 4 saves in only 1.5 minutes, so really good defense by them so far. And they really don't want to get clean sweeps here by Czech Republic in this final. They really want to reverse sweep Czech Republic here, eventually win this ECC Nations Cup. But you know, they are just under the pressure of Czech Republic now, and looks like Portugal, they can't really get out of it. Maybe now.
Yeah, it looks to be a shot from Sack, but he put it too wide. But one thing I'd like to say about Portugal is that I've noticed they're not making that many passes in the last game or so. I've noticed a couple of times where I've seen, you know, Blaze potentially with the ball, for example, and having a team in the middle, but he decides to go for a solo play instead. And so they've really got to start making more of those passes. I feel like that's what made them such a strong team, but they've not been doing them as much, and they've been struggling to score really in the last game or so. We're halfway through, it's still 0-0, both teams playing really solid. We'll see who can manage to crack past the defense. It could be Blaze here, but that fast shot is saved by Cyrax. He read it perfectly. Sack though keeping the pressure on. Astax up for it. Tanjiro actually backflips, and this one slips past the fence. Portugal take the lead.
Yeah, a backflip actually, and instantly goes to spectator mode. The backflip, but you know it's unlucky for him. Astax, he's just taking the after the backflip, and it's Portugal in the lead again. Again, they are in the lead now, and that's really what they need. As they are about to get clean swept by Czech Republic, but Astax here, he doesn't let that happen. Portugal, they're really trying to get a reverse sweep coming now, and maybe this is the start of the reverse sweep. Let's see it.
Yeah, they managed to capitalise off of the one defensive mistake the Czech Republic made, and it was Astax to do it again. Now Stack back down to Blaze, a great play, and the Texac couldn't make it. As I was saying that they should be doing more passing, they're doing it right now with a great 1-2 between Sack and Blaze.
Yeah, that's the power of the Portugal side, the passing plays, the real fast passing plays. And Texac almost got a save on that. It was actually a really good attempt, but unfortunately for him, the second goal for Portugal has been scored now, and only 2 minutes to be played. So you know everything can happen still. Czech Republic is 2 goals down now, as they already have 3 games, three games in hand. Or they only need this one to complete the clean sweep. But Portugal, it seems like they don't want to let this happen.
Yeah, indeed. So Portugal, they want to at least get a game on the board here, and they're looking on point to do that. They've looked a lot better in this game. It's now a Texac looking to make an infield pass, potentially tries to fake out Blaze, but it's not going to be enough as Sack can make this save. It's now Astax manages to get a nice clear out. It will now be Tanjiro getting this one out. Blaze up for it, tries to drop it, but it will not amount to anything as Cyrax sets it out. Tanjiro into center for a Texac because the right always open net, but he can't find a touch. Astax will get it away. Astax back into the middle to follow up himself. Cyrax will get it. And a second touch actually, that's a great work of the ball there. So Astax trying to get it again. Sends it into the Czech Republic's half. Now Cyrax gets out to the sides. Texac up for it again. And now Cyrax with a shooting chance onto the far post, but Astax a brilliant save. And now it's 40 seconds left here, Dennis. Still 2-0 for Portugal, and they're on to take this game here.
Yeah, it really looks like Portugal is going to take this game, or something weird has to happen now that Czech Republic scores very fast. Well, we've seen them coming back, Czech Republic, from a 2-0, from being 2-0 down, but I mean, they only have 20 seconds left. It doesn't look like they're going to get back into this game now. Looks like they can't complete the clean sweep, and looks like Portugal is taking this game from them. And you know, Czech Republic is still up with 3-0 in games, and looks like Portugal is taking one game now, so it's gonna be 3-1 then, and maybe the start of a reverse sweep from Portugal has just begun.
Yeah, it looks to be they're getting it started here with this game. A convincing performance at that. It looked a lot better in this game, the Portuguese side. And so they at least get one on the board. They're not wanting to be swept. It is denied. But now into the next game. It will be game 5 we'll be going into. And, you know, it's going to be really interesting to see what happens here, Dennis, because Portugal, I think they're starting to fire up again here.
Yeah, it looks like Portugal, they played alright in this series. They got a really solid defense. If you look at the amount of saves, 9 saves already at the start of this game. The defense of Portugal was really good. Just really good saves overall, and in the end, they just finished their chances, and that's what I talked about at the end of last game. As the server goes down for maintenance. Well,
Oh, that's brilliant.
As I just talked about Portugal last game, they just couldn't convert the chances into goals, and that's really what they did here. So that's really great by them, and maybe they can continue that in the next few games, and, you know, keep those passing plays in, because that's the power of Portugal here, and that's what they really did well overall in this Nations Cup, and they have to use that tactic here in the final as well, Faded.
Yeah, they will have to use a tactic indeed, you know, passing a lot here. So I'm just going to quickly tell the players the server is back up so they can rejoin, and then we can get ourselves resuming this series. So yeah, as we mentioned, of course, the passing has been just brilliant from the side of the Portuguese, and, you know, them making use of it again in that last game. You know, it's great to see out of them. We do have Portugal, speaking of the devil, in here, and we're just going to wait for the Czech side to get in, and then we will see what happens. So this next game coming up, Dennis, what do you think will happen? Do you think Czech Republic will take it now, or do Portugal keep on going for this reverse sweep?
Well, you know, we've seen both teams playing pretty well this series. We've seen Czech Republic just really dominant with their offenses, and really much shot the last game as well. And Portugal is really solid in defense. If they can keep that solid defense, I think, you know, Portugal, they might have a chance to get this game 5 and eventually just continuing their reverse sweep. As we're seeing all the players in the lobby now, they're heading up for the kickoff of this game 5. Let's see what's gonna happen. Portugal against Czech Republic, and here in the finals of ECC Nations Cup, and it's an early goal here, straight from the kickoff. Blaze, only 6 seconds as he finds the net. Cyrex just pops it up to Blaze, and Blaze attacks it, just goes for boost instead of staying in the goal as a defender. Blaze has an open net, and he will convert that into a goal. Blaze with an early goal for Portugal here, and they really want to continue doing this this reverse sweep, Faded.
Yeah, indeed they do. A very early goal for Blaze, just right off the kickoff. You know him for being really good at, you know, those ones kind of plays. That he does it again there. He's chasing that ball down, getting it in, and as we say that, a nice pass from Sack into Blaze. They're getting a really strong start here, Dennis.
Yeah, Blaze already has so much goals on his name in the series. You know, he's a really good striker for Portugal. But yeah, really well played on Portugal side. Good pass again, and it's Blaze who finishes the offense for Portugal. And they're 2-0 up already after only 30 seconds played.
Yeah, it only took 30 seconds, but 2-0 for Portugal, already matching their previous match score. So let's be Czech Republic to answer back here as Tanjiro off of Cyrax pass there, and they'll get themselves back within 1.
Yeah, Cyrax just a pass from the ceiling. Tanjiro, good placement. And as you already said, Czech Republic, they already came back from being 2-0 down, and Portugal, they are 2-0 up again, but so much time to be played, and, you know, it all comes down to the defense of Portugal here, because they still 1 goal up, and, you know, they really need to defend their goal and maybe even score themselves, because they can't lose this game, because then of course they're out and Czech Republic would be the ECC Nations Cup winners. But it's not over yet, everything can happen. Portugal is still in the lead here in game 5.
Yeah, indeed, and we'll see the Czech Republic come back here. Cyrax looking to make a solo play potentially, but Astax will shut that one down. So Sack out to the side for Blaze. Both on top of each other here, but Astax, he's very patient here. Just baiting in Tanjiro. Excellent stuff from him. But the double come out instead of Portugal could get dangerous really quickly. Now Astax needs to get onto this. It will be Sak instead, and Sak really holding his ground here. Now Tanjiro looking for a solo play. Cyrax up again. It will be out into the corner. So Blaze. Let's get a pinch there. Texic will be picking this one up. Will be Astax. Booming this one down the field. Tanjiro up again. Booms it down the field. Texic trying to reach it again. Blaze puts it down into Sak. Now Astax sends it down the field. Texic with a wee tug. Astax again reading that. And now it will be into the Czech Republic box here, but Cyrax will control it. Blaze onto the backboard, looking to follow up himself, but it's a great clear by Tanjiro. Still Astax will keep the pressure. A nice pinch onto the back wall, but it will be for a Texic to get it out. And here comes Blaze. There's the side wall. Cyrax trying to get it out. Astax has control, but he is instantly stopped by Cyrax. Now, Sak trying to get it out. Blaze on top of him as well. A Texic trying to get this one. Astax the last man. What can he do? He gets faked out, and it will be a Texic into server. Cyrax. Good work with the ball for a Texic to give Cyrax a goal.
Yeah, really good work from the Texic. Just faked out Astax. Maybe there was a bump as well. And Texic just pops it into the middle. Cyrax puts in the open net. And it's all tied up again here in Czech Republic. They were 2-0 down, just like a few games ago. And they look like they're just going to... Well, actually, Czech here is putting it 3-2 for Portugal. So, straight from the kickoff, it's a 0 with a miss. And Czech just pops it in. And Cyrax, he just couldn't get there. Just couldn't get the hit. Couldn't get away from Czech. But it's Portugal in the lead again.
Yeah, they really take the lead here. That's 2 kickoff goals in the favour of Portugal in this game alone. But they'll just have to take it when it comes. Halfway through this game, 5 goals scored already. So they're like a high scoring game here. As Astax really struggling again on the defense. Cyrax puts it faster than Tanjiro will convert an open net.
Yeah, Astax, he's just getting beat way too easily on the backboard. I think he just needed more patience there. And Tanjiro, he just pops it into the open net. And it's all tied up again.
Yeah, it's all tied up here in this game. Looking to be a really intense ending to the ECC Nations Cup as Sak needs to block this attempt from Cyrax. Plus the backboard, Blaze will block him out. And Blaze with a big pinch. Astax. It goes to be Sak actually on this. He's going for a demo actually, leaving it for Blaze. Texic getting it again, and now it's Astax last man. Tries to challenge him, but Texic fakes him again. Sak though getting to that. The Tanjiro looking to get it out. Cyrax is about to the centre. It's Blaze on this again, looking to play it out himself. Astax looking to get onto this. It's an open net. He will convert it. Blaze with an excellent bump on the last defender, and Portugal are back in the lead.
Yeah, well, a great bump there by Blaze. It's just straight from the airdrop. It just bumps out at Texic. No defender anymore for the Czech Republic. And Astax will get it open net. We'll just shoot it in. And you know, Blaze, you gotta give credit for that. As it was a really good bomb by him, which leaves the defense of the Czech Republic all gone. But Astax again from the kickoff, I think the third kickoff goal, Astax just gets the goal and Blaze fakes out Tanjiro first, and Astax just converts it in. And Blaze, well played by him and Astax in the end. He just gets the goal, the 5th goal for Portugal. A very high scoring game. She's still roughly playing 2 minutes more in this game.
Yeah, indeed. Portugal looking really good. Astax managing to extend the lead here. Thanks to Blaze making great work here. You know, giving them the chances to make those goals happen. So now, as we approach the final minute and a half, a 2-goal advantage here for Portugal, but Czech Republic aren't done yet. It's a goal line save here for Sak. And now it attacks into the centre once more. Sak gets it out to Blaze. So Blaze get to this, bumps into Cyrax. Sak into the centre. Now, Sak again, trying to centre it, can't land the contact. A Texic is there, Tanjiro up. Astax tried to pre-jump it, but he is beat out by a mile. So Blaze out to the side. Sak taps into the middle. Cyrax will be having this one though. Texic trying to get to this one. Astax does shut that one down though. Gives Sak the time and space needed. Cyrax getting it out again. Blaze into the side wall. Will be a Texic putting it high. Sak. And it's a bit of a team bump now between Blaze and Astax. Could be a little awkward, but Blaze recovers very well. So Texic with the shot on net. Sak will save it again. Stacks up for this, he's beat out by Cyrax. Tex a brilliant touch into the net. Another 1-2 passing play, and now Czech Republic in one.
Yeah, a great goal. Yeah. Cyrax just pops it down to Ataxic, and he finds the redirect and just he just flicks, and it actually has pretty much power on it. Czech Republic, it looks like they're back in the game again. They're only 1 goal down and 25 seconds left in this game 5.
Yeah, 20 seconds. It's still possible for the Czech Republic to get into it. Can he do it here? Sack will send this one high. Now Blaze trying to get it out. Blaze again with an excellent block and the bump. Just making it impossible for Czech Republic to get out. And now here comes Astax. Not the best touch though. It could be a chance for Czech Republic here. All three down the same corner. This is really dangerous for them. But Blaze with a great touch. Astax trying to secure this clear. Tex it keeps it up though. A chance for 0-second goal is here, but Sack will kill it. And Portugal get their second game of the series.
Yeah, no one really going in for that last offense, but Czech Republic. The ball goes to the center, no one really goes. It's a pretty close game here. Portugal against Czech Republic. Portugal have won about 5-4, and they are actually just continuing their reverse sweep because they were 3-0 down in games, and now they're just coming back. It's 3-2 now, and it might go to game 7 here. Portugal wins their next game, then it's going to game 7. That's of course what Portugal is trying to do here. But Czech Republic, they really want to close down this series as fast as they can. And, you know, let's see if that actually happens in the next few games.
Yeah, we will see if it does happen. Of course, Portugal got in the last 2 games, starting to look a lot stronger here, edging out Czech Republic in both the matches. And so we'll see if they can get this next game. Game 6 coming up. If Portugal win this, it will go down to the final deciding game 7. Czech Republic still need 1 more to win the series. So let's see what will happen going into the 6th game of this match. It's proving to be a lengthy best of 7 here, but let's see what will go down. It's off the kickoff. It will be Sack. This one out to the side. Blaze taking this one off to the left side. It will be Cyrax off the back where Tex is there looking for the angle, but it's too wide in the net. Cyrax though, big in for Tanjiro. Great save by Sack. So Tex keeping it going. Blaze in reverse. Let's match to turn around there and get a touch. Sack up for this. Tanjiro beats him to it. Astax will get a really good clear out. Now he's looking to chase it down. Now Cyrax, excellent touch out. Off the ground, Sack gets it out. Tanjiro look to put it on net. Cyrax looking for the redirect. Blaze will be up for it for the save. And this one back to the centre. Cyrax trying to get it. Astax does manage to get it out. And Sack demoing Cyrax. Astax will get it into the corner for Blaze. And Blaze again looking for another soul, but he's going for a lot of these this game. Astax gets it out. Texic puts it high. And looking for another touch. Blaze very patient though, waiting for that. Gets past Tanjiro. Astax has a chance, but he just slams it right into Cyrax. First one come and gone, Dennis. It's a very fast-paced start again to this game. Czech Republic had a lot of pressure, but things have calmed down a little bit now.
Yeah, very fast-paced game. A bit chaotic beginning. Czech Republic just shooting all the chances into the defense of Portugal, and yet Portugal already got 3 saves out of 30 seconds. Sack though, with the first shot for Portugal, gets the lead for Portugal, and you know, just gets it over Cyrax. Great banger, and yeah, good goal. 10-0, couldn't get there either. He was still on defense, but he just couldn't get a save. Good goal from Portugal here. Sack is on the score sheet, and Portugal is in the lead.
Yeah, they do have the lead here, but it could be slipping away quickly. Not as much to say about it. Great save from him again. Now Blaze will try to transition us back down the field. Tanjiro with a high touch. And Blaze can't read that one very well. Astax will have to save it again. So Cyrax, great infield pass to Texic, but it's just wide of the net. As now Tanjiro getting it again. Blaze touching it out. Will be Satchel again, but Cyrax has an air dribble here. And Blaze touching it out. It will be Tanjiro waiting for us. Looking for air dribble, fakes out Sack potentially, but Sack is not having any of it. We'll put it to the side. Cyrax, it's the side wall. Now this one rolling into the net actually. No one back for Portugal, and Texic finds the equaliser.
Yeah, there was a real quick attack here. Eventually the ball just goes in. Texic, Cyrax decides to leave the ball and hopes the ball eventually goes in, and that's actually a really good decision by him, as the ball indeed goes in. This equalizer, Texic, is on the score sheet, 1-0, and roughly 3 minutes to be played.
Yeah, and that was another chance off the kickoff there for Blaze, but an excellent save from Texic to get it out. As I'm into centre, Sack want to pick this one up. Electric's right on his tail, and he does take him out of the game. As Cyrax into the corner, will be Astax trying to get this one out. We'll be back into the box. The shot's wide at Texic, looking to lay it off for a teammate. Will be Sack to make the clearance. There's Sack. Is back into the box. Astax can't make a touch on that, unfortunately. Cyrax up for that. Sack puts it back. Now Blaze touches it away. Astax, another shot. Way into the box. Sack has a chance, puts it onto the backboard. Blaze deciding not to come in for that just yet. Astax so much time here. He booms it away. Now Blaze up for it. Texic gets the read on it. Now into centre. Sack trying to get to it. Texic misses that one. Cyrax against Blaze. Blaze manages to make that save. Trying to get a second touch on it. Now it's the middle. Tanjo looking for the shot. Gets it past the last man. And Czech Republic putting themselves into the lead.
Yeah, 2 defenders in the goal for Portugal, but nonetheless it still goes in. Aztec and Sack, they can't get a hit on the ball. Tanjo just gets it between them and they're in the lead. And you know, 1 minute and 46 seconds to be played. And Portugal, they really need to score because, of course, otherwise they are the runners up then. And Czech Republic will get a title of the Nations Cup as there's an attempt of a pinch here. But Portugal, they will do everything now to push this series to game 7 as they were down with 3-0 and they just won 2 games, but they are losing now. 1 minute 25 seconds still has to be played, and yeah, it's Portugal. They really need the offense now. They really need the pressure here to eventually win this game. Faded.
Yeah, they really need to get some pressure on here, as they've been under a lot of pressure in this game in particular. As Sack gets over to Blaze, Astax jumps with him. This could be so dangerous. As Cyrax puts it onto the back wall, Texic upwards, can't find the read. Cyrax will get the shot into the bottom left, and the Czech Republic will extend their lead.
Yeah, Cyrax with a very easy backboard here. He's just way in. Sack not going for that, just stuck in the goal. Pre-jumping that as well, but Cyrax just finds the bottom corner. And in the end, 1 minute to be played is really Portugal just under the pressure of Czech Republic. As they have to make 2 goals here in this only the time 1 minute. So let's see what's gonna happen in this minute.
Yeah, as you see, Sack, he's got Astax to work with, but he goes for the flick. Texic is out of the way. Blaze pressing on Sack, looking for a demo. Astax dives for it, but he can't get anything out of it. So Blaze taking control of this ball. 40 seconds. It's desperation time for Portugal. As now Blaze taking it high. Sack maybe looking to go for this one. Blaze puts it in field. Now Astax not knowing what to do with that ball there. Half a minute, it looks to be Czech Republic pressing on again. They do not want to give any chance to Portugal here. As they're Texic onto the back wall. It could be another chance for the Czech Republic. Cyrax's shot is wide. But all you need to do is just buy as much time as possible, as that is a double demo there. Texic out to the side. Will be Astax on it, but I think at this rate Dennis is too little too late, as Tanjiro will get into the box. One more opportunity, but that is it. No chance Portugal can come back now. Congratulations to the Czech Republic, as it is the consolation for Portugal, but it will not matter. The Czech Republic will be your ECC Nations Cup champions.
Yeah, Czech Republic, good performance by them. One of the favorites here to win this ECC Nations. And Portugal, they actually did a great job as well. The power of Portugal was just the passing play, and that's exactly how they ended this story, just with a passing play goal. But in the end, it does not matter, as you said. It's Portugal losing it with 3-2, and I think most of the games were just 1 goal differences. So really equal series we've seen actually. And you know, Czech Republic getting the first 3 games, Portugal just coming back with 2, but in the end, Czech Republic in game 5. Game 6 actually closing it down, and you know, they get game 6, winning game 6, and in the end they did a good job.
Yeah, they did a good job indeed. So yeah, congrats to the Czech Republic team winning the ECC Nations Cup, and of course congratulations to the Portuguese side. They put up a great fight in this final, trying to get that reverse sweep, but they were shut down in the 6 games, and so it was a 4-2 win to the Czech Republic. And so yeah, that was excellent. Of course, the lads there, Cyrax and Tanjiro and all the others, you know, put up a really good performance. Everyone in that game put up an excellent performance. You know, I was especially impressed with Astax as well. You know, he's not at the level of some of these other players in the server, yet he played so incredibly well, and so he's able to link up really well with his teammates. And so yeah, he definitely put in a great effort to get his team to the final, but it is the Czech Republic with the win here. So yeah, before we sign off here, Dennis, any closing thoughts on the tournament as a whole?
Yeah, no, it was a really fun tournament, really fun by ECC as well, with a group stage and in the end playoffs. Just a week of just playing with your playing with the same people of your country is really fun. Just playing with people from UK, if you're living in UK, or people from Netherlands, if you live in Netherlands, it's a really good concept, and it's always fun to have these side tournaments from ECC. And in the end, so much people signing up for this as well. In the end, Portugal's story, unfortunately, they can't get themselves as winner of the title of the ECC Nations Cup. It's gonna be Czech Republic. Good performance by them, and it were some close games. Portugal did a really good job, but in the end, it's Portugal just losing it in the finals against Czech Republic, and Czech Republic, they'll really take this Nations Cup, being the best nation in ECC. Czech Republic, only 3 players from Czech Republic in this tournament, but they showed they're really good, and Czech Republic, they really have some good players in ECC.
Yeah, they certainly do. So yeah, thanks to everyone for watching today's broadcast. Unfortunately, we could only get 3 games on the stream, but we hope you did enjoy them. I certainly did. And of course, thank you, Dennis, again for joining me in the casting booth. It's great to have you here. And of course, thank you to all the teams that came out to play. Not just in the playoffs today, but also in the entirety of the tournament. It's good to have you guys sign up and have a bit of fun in the pre-season, well, the mid-season tournament, should I say, of the Nations Cup. So yeah, thank you all for being here. Now, of course, our next stream, we'll actually have to take a look at the match schedule, because our next stream will be for regular league play. This is just a fun little mid-season tournament we decided to have. I don't believe the streaming schedule is decided for next week yet, and we don't have any matches currently put in for next week. So hopefully we'll be back. We'll be back at some point next week. We know that, and we'll hopefully have some regular league play action. But anyways, that'll be it for us today, guys. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you guys next time. Bye bye.